Happy Tuesday. So we had crazy weather here yesterday in Austin, and there were some tornadoes nearby, and it was all very exciting. But to be honest with you, where we were, nothing major happened. But today, because it's Texas, I don't know, the weather's beautiful. It's amazing. You definitely get used to big weather living here in Texas. So I just wanted to introduce myself for those of you who don't know me. I am Jillian Leslie, and I have a podcast called the Blogger Genius Podcast, and that's probably why. And if you are not in my Facebook group, please join it. It's called the Become a Blogger Genius Facebook group. And I am live in there, and I'm asking questions, talking about your business, helping you grow things like Instagram and TikTok, and sharing links to blog posts. So please join my Facebook group, the Become a Blogger Genius Facebook group. Also, in a comment, let me know where you are possibly watching this. So first I want to check in. Am I live?
Where should I find you?
In my Facebook group. I'm checking with David, Become a Blogger Genius. So we'll see, because I'm hoping this is working. Again, I'm always complaining about my technology because I never know if it's working. So I'm like,
I have no idea. I don't see you live. But...
You don't? Okay, wait. I see that I am live potentially on MiloTree. Will you check MiloTree and see if I'm live there? Do you think I should end it and come back? This is tricky. So, I'm going to keep going and just talk about Pinterest. I want to talk about if Pinterest is really dead. So Pinterest, remember, was driving a ton of traffic to everybody. And then Pinterest went public, and Pinterest needed to make money and show their investors and stockholders that they could monetize. So the goal with Pinterest initially was people come to Pinterest and leave Pinterest to go find content. And then Pinterest said, wait a second, we need to keep people on the platform. So we need to make it more engaging and more of a closed system like Instagram. Therefore, Pinterest doesn't necessarily want to drive its users off the platform, which for bloggers or content creators means getting, they don't want to send people to your blog. And so traffic is harder to get on Pinterest. So it was fun. I had Amy Ford from Bloom and Grow Media on my podcast. And she is a Pinterest specialist, and she helps photographers get found on Pinterest. And what she said, which I loved, is no, Pinterest still drives traffic, but you have to know where to focus. So Pinterest started with static pins, and then it moved on to video pins as well, and that became a thing. And then you wanted to do video pins because people could click on your video pins, it was a little trickier, but get to your site. And then Pinterest came out with idea pins, and the weird part about that is they don't have a link. You can sell products and have affiliate links on those, but they don't drive direct traffic. So Amy broke it down for me, and what she said is, if you are still posting static pins, you can get traffic from Pinterest, because again, that's like its core business. And I was really happy to hear that, because for Catch My Party, we still do get a lot of traffic from Pinterest, knock on wood. But I was worried because we are not doing idea pins or all these other things. Now, there are content creators, influencers who are just creating content on Pinterest. And Pinterest does have a creator fund where they are paying people to make that kind of content. But that content doesn't make sense for us with Catch My Party or MiloTree. I want traffic. And what Amy shared was, if you are creating static pins, she said it's not as useful with video pins, but static pins that are highly optimized can drive traffic. So what does a highly optimized pin look like? Well, it's got a call to action on it. It's very clear what the headline is, and it's got keywords. all over the place. It's got keywords in the headline. It's got keywords in the description. And it depends. You're now posting that pin into a relevant board that has keywords in the title, in the description, so everything makes sense. And if it all is making sense, then you can get traffic. And I thought that was so reassuring, so that you don't have to spend your time on all these other things on Pinterest to try to make Pinterest happy with you or like your account. Just do highly optimized static pins. And she recommends being consistent, pinning at least one new pin a day. She said you don't have to pin a pin into multiple boards. It really, Pinterest had come out and said, we care about the first board you pin that pin to. Well, guess what? Now, really, you only need to pin that pin into one board. Just make sure it's relevant, that it's not like my blog posts or cool stuff, that it really is, Christmas desserts. So make sure, and repinning is not really a thing. She recommends taking that content, creating new pins for it, and pinning those over time. So consistency, keywords, very specific call to action, and that's how you have success. She said board covers are coming back, which I thought was interesting, again, to get people into your content, to get them clicking. Any way that you can, I call it like create street signs to direct people to do what you want them to do, is a huge win. So I think I have covered all that I wanted to talk about Pinterest, but I got off the recording and I felt better, because I felt like, okay, Pinterest is not dead. So no, Pinterest is not dead, and you just have to know what you're doing and not do stuff that's not going to get you what your goal is, which is probably traffic. So the other thing I just wanted to say is, let's see if I still look at this. This is kind of cool. Okay. So again, I have a few slots, and I want to help people set up paid workshops with MiloTree Easy Payments, which is the new product that we have launched. And what is cool is that with MiloTree Easy Payments, you get a free sales page. You get as many free sales pages as you want, hosted by us. And in fact, I was working with somebody today on a call, and she's like, I don't understand how I set up my workshop and then how people sign up. And I was like, oh, because you can set up a free sales page really quickly, and we guide you through how to do it. And she's like, you need to mention that more on your podcast and in your lives. So with MiloTree Easy Payments, you get links to buy it now links, like where you can just give somebody a link and they can sign up for your paid workshop or your membership or your digital download or coaching services. But you also get free sales pages that you can customize. But we give you guardrails, so you can set up a sales page in 10 minutes, and we'll say, hey, put this here, put the benefits here, put the date and time here. Like, we'll just kind of lead you through it. It's super easy. So to learn more about this, go to milotree.com/easy payments. And if you want to set up a paid workshop and you don't quite have an idea yet, it's just kind of, you got some ideas in your brain, but you'd like somebody to brainstorm with and somebody to walk you through the process of setting it up, I would love to do that. So just leave a comment in this post, and I will reach out to you. So that's what I wanted to share today, and that's really it. Reach out to me with any questions you have, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday.